The Book of Exodus, Chapter 12, from the Sunday School Bible.
Copyright, The Sunday School Bible, LLC, 2025. All rights reserved.
1446 BC, the 10th day of the first month of the year. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, "This month, Abib, will be to you the beginning of months. Abib will be the first month of the year to you." Note, Abib normally occurs in the months of March, April on the modern-day Gregorian calendar. End of note. "Speak to all the congregation of Israel, saying, on the 10th day of Abib, every person will take a lamb according to the house of their fathers, one lamb for each household." Note, although the KJV uses the term lamb in Exodus 12:3, the Hebrew Bible uses the term seh, S-E-H, a general term used for a young animal of the flock, either a lamb or a young goat. End of note. The Lord continued speaking to Moses and Aaron. "If the household is too small to eat one lamb, let him and his next door neighbor share the lamb, according to how much each family eats. Every person, according to his eating, will make your count for the lamb. Your lamb will be male, 1 year old, and without blemish. You will take the lamb out from the sheep or the goats." The 14th day of the first month. The Lord continued speaking to Moses and Aaron. "You will keep the lamb alive until the 14th day of Abib. Then the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel will kill their lamb at sunset. They will take the blood of the lamb, put it on the 2 front door side posts of their houses, and put it on the crossbeam above the front door of their houses, wherein they will eat the lamb. That night they will roast the flesh over fire, eat the flesh, eat bread without yeast, and eat bitter herbs. Do not eat the lamb raw or boiled with water. You must roast the lamb with fire, his head, his legs, with his inner parts. You will not let any of the lamb remain until morning. You will burn with fire that which remains of the lamb until the morning. You will eat the lamb with your loins covered, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand. You will eat the lamb quickly. The lamb is the Lord's Passover. I will pass through the land of Egypt tonight and will strike all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from both human and animal. I will execute judgment against all the gods of Egypt. I am the Lord. The blood of the lamb will be to you a token upon your houses. When I see the blood on your doors, I will pass over you. Therefore, the plague will not be upon you to destroy you when I strike the people of Egypt. Today, the 14th of Abib, will be to you as a memorial. You will keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. You will keep it a feast by an ordinance forever." The 1st and 7th day of Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread. The Lord continued speaking to Moses and Aaron. "You will eat bread without yeast for 7 days. You will remove all yeast from your houses on the 1st day. Whosoever eats bread with yeast in it between the 1st day until the 7th day will be cut off from Israel. There will be a holy convocation on the 1st day. There will be a holy convocation for you on the 7th day. No manner of work will be done on these days, except that which is required for every person to eat. That alone may be done by you. You will observe the feast of unleavened bread, because on this same day I have brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore you will observe this day in your generation by an ordinance forever. You will eat unleavened bread from the evening of the 14th day until the evening of the 21st day of the first month, Abib. There will be no yeast found in your houses for 7 days. Whosoever eats that which has yeast in it will be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he is a stranger or whether he is born in the land. You will eat nothing with yeast in it. You will only eat unleavened bread in all your homes. Moses said to all the elders of Israel, Go, identify a lamb, and take a lamb according to your families, and kill the Passover. You will take a bunch of hyssops and dip it in the lamb's blood that is in the basin. You will strike the blood that is in the basin on the 2 front door side posts of your house, and on the crossbeam above the front door of your house. No one must leave their house until the morning. The Lord will pass through to strike the Egyptians. When the Lord sees the blood on the 2 front door posts of your house and on the crossbeam above the front door of your house, the Lord will pass over the door, and the Lord will not allow the destroyer to enter your house and strike you. You will observe this as an ordinance to you and to your children forever. When you arrive in the land which the Lord will give you, according to that which he has promised, you will keep this service. And when your children say to you, What does this service mean? You will say to your children, It is the Passover sacrifice of the Lord, because the Lord passed over the houses of the children of Israel Jacob in Egypt, when he struck the Egyptians and spared our houses. The children of Israel Jacob bowed their heads and worshipped. The children of Israel Jacob departed and did as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron. The firstborn in Egypt die. That night, at midnight, the Lord struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne to the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn animals. Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants and all the Egyptians. And there was a great cry in Egypt, because there was not a house where there was not one dead. Leaving Egypt and unleavened bread. Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron at night and said, Rise up and get yourselves away from my people, both you and the children of Israel Jacob. Go and serve the Lord, as you have said. Also take your flocks and your herds, as you have said, and be gone, and bless me also. The Egyptians rushed the Israeli people so that they would depart the land quickly, for they said, We are all dead men. The Israeli people took their bread dough before it was mixed with yeast, and their kneading troughs were wrapped in their clothes upon their shoulders. The children of Israel Jacob did according to the word of Moses. They borrowed from the Egyptians jewels of silver, jewels of gold, and clothing. The Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so the Egyptians would lend them such things as they required, thereby stripping the Egyptians of their valuables. Over 600,000 Israelites leave Egypt. The children of Israel Jacob journeyed from Ramses to Succoth, about 600,000 men on foot, not including the children. A mixed multitude also went up with them, including flocks, herds, and even many cattle. The children of Israel Jacob baked cakes without yeast, from the dough which they brought forth out of Egypt. The dough did not have yeast in it, because the children of Israel Jacob had been thrown out of Egypt. They could not wait, and they had not prepared food for themselves. Israel departs Egypt exactly 430 years after their arrival. The children of Israel Jacob lived in Egypt for 430 years. At the end of the 430 years, on the exact same day, all the armies of the Lord departed the land of Egypt. It is a night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing the children of Israel Jacob out of the land of Egypt. This night of the Lord will be much observed by all the children of Israel Jacob in their generations. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, This is the ordinance of the Passover. No stranger will eat it, but every person's servant that is bought for money, after you have circumcised him, will eat it. A foreigner or a hired servant will not eat it. It will be eaten in one house. You will not carry the flesh out of the house. You will not break its bones. All the congregation of Israel will keep it. When a stranger stays with you and wants to keep the Passover to the Lord, let all his males be circumcised, and then let him come near and keep it. He will be as one who is born in the land. No uncircumcised person will eat it. One law will be for him that is native born, and to the stranger that is a stranger among you. All the children of Israel Jacob did as the Lord commanded, and Moses and Aaron did so also, on the same day that the Lord brought the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt by their armies.